What is going on, Celtics fans? You're watching Celtics Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Tyler Smith, and we are back for yet another Boston Celtics watch party. This time, matching up with the Minnesota Timberwolves, but it is a shorthanded Minnesota Timberwolves squad as Anthony Edwards and Naz Reid will both be out of this game. Edwards, I believe, dealing with a little bit of a knee thing. He's going to be reevaluated in a week or so. He's not going to be playing tonight, and then Naz Reid will be out as well. So the Celtics come in as 9.5-point favorites in this game. They are expected to win, and I'm expecting to take in a win with all the real ones here on the show today. Going to be bringing you guys live play-by-play, scoreboard, stats, analysis, have a little bit of fun on a Sunday stream here. NBC primetime game. Can't wait to rock and roll here. We're about 20 minutes out from this game tipping off. So without further ado, let's just get active in the live chat already. Light it up with green, man. If you're not new here, you know the drill. Light this chat up with green and spam your shamrock emojis. Let's go. I see the real ones who are here. Stream in and stream out already in the live chat. Let's go. Like Khalil and Derex and Alicia Wade getting those shamrocks in there. Let me do that myself. Let me do it myself. Got 40 people already rocking and rolling with us. Gonna have a good time tonight. Celtics, T-Wolves. Derex, what's good, my man? Good to see you. Alicia Wade in the building. Khalil. Saying what's up, Marie Jen. Rocking and rolling with us. Nikita Martin. He's at work, but he's gonna chime in as much as he can. Colby. How we doing, guy? How we doing? David Biswa. Got the Celtics winning? You already know I do too, bro. Charlisha Johnson rocking and rolling with us. Shouting out everybody who is going down below and spamming their shamrock emojis. Let's get it. Now, it is the time of the calendar year where college basketball is at the forefront of the hoops world. But we're rocking and rolling with the C's tonight. Not going to miss any games that, I don't have to during the rest of this regular season. Then, of course, not going to be missing games in the playoffs either. So, you guys got Smitty back for a hopefully long series of watch parties here for the rest of the 25-26 season. Colby, how you doing, my man? I'm doing well. I am doing well. We got 40 people already in the chat, but only 9 of you guys have hit the like button. I've already said hi to at least 9 of you guys in our live chat. If you haven't hit the like button yet, I don't know what you're doing. It's like taking your shoes off when you enter the guest's home. It's a common courtesy thing to do, and it helps the stream out a ton. The more likes that we get early on our live stream, the more this stream goes out to people's YouTube recommended feeds. It just becomes an absolute web of people rocking and rolling with Celtics basketball on a Sunday night, and we're going to have the biggest NBA watch party on YouTube tonight if you guys can help us out and hit that like button. The audience will increase as we get more likes, so if you guys want to have a party, want to meet some new Celtics fans in the chat, then do your part. Hit that like button. Why did I not stream for months? I wear a lot of hats here at Chat Sports. There's a reason that we don't have 7 days of Celtics videos a week. We're trying to get more on the docket right now with the season heating up and guess getting closer to the playoffs. But I'm the manager and host of 4 channels here at Chat Sports. So sometimes during weird situations, especially football season, which I manage 2 team channels in football season, that takes precedence here at Chat Sports. So just kind of is what it is. Basketball season heating up. We're giving you guys lives all the time. Plus, I was also live with another basketball channel. I know. It's not the best to admit to you guys, but I was live on Warriors today for a good portion of the season before that kind of all fell apart. I was going to end up doing both kind of once the trade deadline passed and Tatum came back. I was going to end up doing both, but that season really fell apart, so I'm not going to be doing as many watch parties over there, aside from maybe the play-in and playoffs, whatever they end up doing. But the C's, you guys got me locked in for the rest of the season. So I'm pumped to be here. I'm a Celtics fan, born and raised, so you can always count on me. Who do I got taking the national championship for March Madness? I got the Michigan Wolverines. And I'm pumped. They look really good. Right now, I'm just turning on Tennessee and Virginia here in the round of 32. A trip to the Sweet 16 on the line in Philadelphia. We got guys pushing. I'm going to call it dead ball technical here on Virginia. What's the Tennessee score look like here? Iowa still beating Florida in the late first half by 3. Hanging tough over there. Tennessee's up 7 with under 9 minutes left. Wow. And also, if you want the Celtics to beat the Timberwolves tonight, of course, stack another win on the resume. Hit that like button as well. We'll talk more about this game in a second. But first, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor on today's program, and that's Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Boom! Jayson Tatum, more or less than 22.5 points. Play some Prize Picks with me down in our live chat. I got the more for JT tonight. What do you guys think? He's been around that number a good bit recently. Against Memphis, in that blowout win, they only had 13. It wasn't even a blowout win. They had to come back in that one against a team that's trying to lose. Tyler Burton. Tyler Burton is playing for the Memphis Grizzlies right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't watch the game. It was Friday night. I had worked a long day doing the March Madness streams here at Chat Sports, and I was not paying attention to the NBA whatsoever that night. Luka Garza kind of saved the day, 22. I'm not going to lie. These are like the first time I'm seeing these stats. Wow, Florida up 30-25 here. And Virginia trying to make a comeback here. 5-point game, under 8 to go. So got some games coming down to the wire here between Tennessee and Virginia. And then first half of Iowa, Florida is a movie too. I'm honestly going to put that on for the last 2.5 minutes of that half there. Meanwhile, Arizona and Utah State are tipping off in 12 minutes. Sturts. Wow. This guy can't shoot free throws, though. All right. Got some mores down in the chat. I did see the St. John's game winner there, Colby. I did see the St. John's game winner. Nebraska to the Sweet 16. It's crazy there, Nebraska fan. I know you're hyped about that. Burton was balling yesterday against the Hornets. That's tough. That's tough. He's a former Richmond Spider back in the day. Used to cover him in college somewhat. He played in my school's conference, the Atlantic 10. Crazy to see he's getting big-time NBA run. That's what happens in March and April. Is like, especially with these tanking teams, like guys who weren't drafted, who are two-way type of guys, end up getting some sick run and you know what, making a career out of it for some people. But with that being said, everybody's saying more for JT down in the chat. We got 58 people watching. Shout out your city for me. Where are you watching from? I always want to wait to ask this question on today's stream or on the streams in general because I want a wide variety of locations. Where are you watching tonight's or taking in tonight's Celtics action from? Baylor Shireman is probably not hype at all like Nebraska's in the Sweet 16 there, Colby. He's a Creighton guy. Florida ended up getting a bucket. 3-ball off from Iowa. Back iron, no good. Minute 20 left in this half. The Gators and the Hawkeyes. Meanwhile, both teams aren't shooting great, but Iowa's 1 of 11 from deep, and they're up in this game. Makes you think. Now, Florida isn't necessarily playing too efficiently easier. There's a couple of cities are coming in. I'm watching from downtown Dallas, Texas today. It's where the Chat Sports studios are located. Paul's coming in from the Philippines. Kevin coming in from from New York Island. Is that Long Island? New York Island? What is that? I'm from New York and I don't even know what that is. Glastonbury, Connecticut from Colby. A New Englander. Direct's coming in from NYC. Nebraska fan coming in from Colorado Springs. John Montella coming in from Rhode Island. Charlicia coming in from Dorchester, Mass, as always. East Side. Shout out to Kev. Alicia Wade coming in from Berlin, New Hampshire. Jay Pacheco rocking and rolling from Boston. United's at the game. That's dope, at the TD Garden. And what's also funny about this game is I'm sure many of you guys know that the Celtics have not lost to the Timberwolves in TD Garden since 2005. So we had a big three of Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen. We had them win a championship. We had them go through their Celtics tenures and then get traded for future draft picks. Saw those future draft picks become Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And then we saw Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown win an NBA championship. All in the time span of the Minnesota Timberwolves not getting a win in TD Garden. So let's go and kick some Timberwolves ass again tonight. It's going to come easier, but the Celtics got to come prepared. I think they will because they played their food against Memphis over the weekend. So they got to come out and play their game tonight. They got to go out and play their game tonight. I think it's going to be a big Celtics win. And you know what? Oftentimes, the Timberwolves are a team that just doesn't always show up in the way that you hope for them to show up. You know, they don't always play with the most energy or intensity or defensive effort. And for a team with as much defensive talent and on the roster, it's just interesting. Maybe that's a team that just turns it on in the playoffs, but yeah, it's not necessarily encouraging during regular season. I'm sure being a Timberwolves fan is like nauseating a lot of the time, even though they're great. It's because they're great. Marlins from Trinidad and Tobago. Let's go. Nikita watching from Chelsea. We got Sog Block coming in saying, let's go Wolves. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the sub because we are in sub-only mode in our chat. The only way you can be in our live chat tonight is if you are subscribed. It takes 2 seconds and is totally free to subscribe as well. And we upload Celtics content all the time. We're live for almost every game. So get your Celtics content right here at Celtics Today. We are about 10 minutes out from this game getting underway. We're also 29 likes out from 50 likes, which we got to get to before this game tips off. We got to get to 50 before this game tips off. We got 77 people in the live chat right now, counting down the minutes until Celtics and T-Wolves tip off. If you guys want the biggest stream on NBA YouTube tonight, hit that like button. And type me when you have done it in the chat. I'll give you guys shout outs. Like this video. Like the stream and type me when done for a shout out. As Iowa kicks one to the corner, they got a dry baseline, and Chinyelu will get called for a foul. He was a little bit late defensive sliding toward the baseline. If you guys can't tell, my voice is a little bit gone. I was not only screaming about college basketball on Thursday when I wasn't working, I was also screaming about college basketball on Friday while I was working and then after work. So my voice is a bit hoarse right now, and I apologize for that. But we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna bring good energy for the C's game tonight. I believe we had some air ball free throws for Iowa. Not a great sign, not a great omen for them. 80 people in the chat, 20 likes away from 50. I know we can get there before this game tips off. Wow, look at this. Tennessee and Virginia coming down to the wire. I want it, but I walk through the fire. If this is what it takes to take me even higher, I come through like I do when the world keeps testing me, testing me, testing me. Shout out to John Mayer. Okay. Can I just want to add another game. Build a multi-view. All right, bet. So is this Tatum's first NBC game? I believe it is first NBC game, Sunday night game, since he's come back. The Heathen Wanderer says, appreciate you, brother. I can't watch this game. Well, that's why we bring you this coverage. Live play-by-play, breaking down everything that you see in the action. Also, going to be giving you guys live stats right here, different views, all this different stuff. It's going to be great. So, if you're ready to enjoy that, hit the like button like Colby did. Who am I going for in college basketball? I typically root for Duke when it comes to March Madness because my alma mater doesn't usually get in. Obviously, if they're in, I'm all the way, like F Duke. But I grew up liking Duke. This year, I just had a preseason prediction that Michigan would win the national championship, so I've been rooting for them all year. Nebraska fan hit the like button. So Alicia hit the like button. Shout out to all of the real ones there. Alicia Wade liked the video. Nikita Martin liked the video. Cynthia Murphy liked the video. Marlon Peters liked the video. Shout out to all of you real ones, as well as Nebraska fan as always. My brother Cameron Fletcher. Yeah, man. You know Cameron Fletcher from High Point? That's crazy, bro. Shout out to Blake. Let's go C's. Hell yeah. So they're getting, I believe, underway with the starting lineups here for Boston. Yep. As Virginia has a free throw to tie it here with 4:44 left. Am I multi-viewing? Yes. Will I be calling the Celtics game? Yes. We do have a tie game in Virginia, Tennessee. This is March. This is March. So you just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta get gritty, and you gotta do the dual box, quad box, whatever you gotta do. Ooh, a late foul call on a Tennessee jumper. Oh no. That's on the rebound. So it'll be 1-1 for the Vols. JT getting introduced right now. Let's go. 6 likes away from 50. Just like that. You guys see the audience increasing. We're getting closer to tip-off. Hit that thumbs up icon. If you love the Boston Celtics, this is the place for you. Like the video, subscribe, get in the live chat, participate in our stream tonight. Here we go, man. Your starting five: Sam Hauser, Neemias Queta, Derrick White, Jaylen Brown, and Jayson Tatum. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's going to look interesting because of no Anthony Edwards. I believe they're going to go with Ayo Dosunmu to fill in the starting lineup. But he's a player he has torched the Celtics in the past. He's a guy I believe Brad Stevens liked and wanted. Wasn't able to swing a deal for him. Meanwhile, he goes to a contender in Minnesota. He absolutely makes them better. Tennessee hit both free throws. Now Virginia, the baseline. Now kick out 3. Air. Just graze the rim, actually, and it will go over to the Volunteers. 4 minutes left. So Iowa leads Florida at the half. That's crazy. Oh, wow. What a king. What a king. Sog Block sending in a super chat. Now, if you guys didn't know, we do have a couple of deals that we run on the show here. If you'd like to get wet and wild on a Sunday evening, every $10 super chat that gets sent in, we're gonna be doing shots. Yes, and I don't have the bottle just yet, so you guys could end up screwing me up pretty badly because I'll have to go get it during a commercial break. And if we get a bunch of $10 super chats before that happens, I have to do however many shots that get sent in. And every $20 super chat, we'll have to do a beer bong. Those could also get stacked up as well because another thing I have to go grab. Won't do that until we get one, but my guy Sog Block, a Timberwolves fan, showing love. So if there were a super chat battle going on between T-Wolves fans and Celtics fans here on Celtics Today, the T-Wolves would be winning. Sog Block, $2 super chat. Good luck, Celtics fans. All love to everybody. All love to you, my guy. So appreciate you joining and taking in tonight's game with us. Getting ready for a tip-off here. We are 2 likes away from 50. As we get ready for it, predict the score. Get that score prediction down in the chat right now. Celtics T-Wolves. Let me know. Let me know. And then once you do that, if you're ready for tip-off, type me in the chat. Let's go. They're getting ready. They're taking center. They're taking center court. C's basketball on a Sunday night. How could you not love it? And we are underway from the TD Garden, where the Minnesota Timberwolves have not won since 2005, over 2 decades. Who do you got? First shot missed by Minnesota. C for Celtics, T for T-Wolves. Let me know who you got in our live chat right now. Derrick White, drive, floater, off the glass, no good. But the putback is D. White following his own shot. And the C's take a 2-point lead, open things up. Here's Minnesota on their first trip. It's Randle. Now with McDaniels, I believe that is. He's got to pick up his dribble and kick it out. Now Randle up top. Sizing up Jayson Tatum. Going to go into his chest. Spin jumper in the lane. Good. Knotted up at 2 here. Get those C's down in our chat. As we did get to 50 likes as the game tipped off. We got 135 people watching. Like the video if you haven't already. Jaylen Brown on the drive. He'll stop. And get knocked away by Gobert. Here is McDaniels. He gets kicked to a Dosunmu. And that will get knocked around, but back into the hands of Julius Randle up top. Randle guarded by Derrick White. He'll pull up for 3. Brick. But it gets knocked around toward the ground. Tatum able to, or Neemias Queta, able to rip it away. He just got knocked to the ground by Julius Randle. Here's Jaylen Brown driving the other way. Right at the rim, and the layup is good. JB gives the Celtics back the lead. There's another steal by the Celtics here. And up ahead is Sam Hauser on the break. Layup. Good. Sam Hauser getting out in transition. You don't see it too often. And it was an excellent outlet pass by Jaylen Brown. Divincenzo picks up his dribble. Going to kick to Dosunmu. Couple of ball fakes here. Not fooled. Jaylen Brown. Here's a screen. High ball screen from Gobert. And now Dosunmu. Good switch back on by Jaylen Brown. Now it's Divincenzo driving. He throws up a wild floater. It gets knocked around and taken by the Celtics. It's Queta again. Here's Derrick White. Over to Sam Hauser. D. White going to dribble handoff with Jaylen Brown on the left wing. Spin move. Dribble. Dump off to Queta. A little short push shot. That's no good. Really want to see him develop that more into his game. He's gotten better, but it's not Hartenstein level yet or anything like that. Here's Randle again, getting to the middle of the floor. Right at the elbow now, spinning in the lane. Kick out. Step back three for Dosunmu. That's back iron, no good. And rebound to Queta again. Very active in the paint and on the glass today. Neemias Queta is. Jaylen Brown, another spin move. Gets to his spot. He'll pull up for a 10-foot jumper. Excuse me, about a 14-foot jumper. And he nails it. Rolls all the way around the rim and in. Now we see Randle again. Kick out to McDaniels. He'll stop and pop right inside the elbow. That's no good. Oh, but the rebound trickles onto the ground. Gobert can't handle it, and Queta's there too. I think that'll go down as another rebound for Neemias Queta as Jaylen Brown pulls for three in transition. JB for three. Give me some G7s in the chat. Let's go. Celtics jump out to an 11-2 lead here in the first quarter. A nice dribble move from Jaylen Brown. He's feeling it. Heat check. That's no good from about 28 feet out. Now quickly the other way, Dosunmu is, but he's not going to go right at Neemias Queta in the paint. He'll instead pull it out. Now bring him back into the lane. Kick out to McDaniels. He'll stop, pop in the mid-range. That's just smooth from Jaden McDaniels. They got Kevin Durant. We got Jaden McDaniels. So in the early going, Boston 5-9 to open things from the field as Queta kind of gets denied by Gobert at the rim. Celtics grab an offensive rebound, though. Queta sticks with it. Now it's in the hands of D. White. Give it to Sam Hauser in the corner. Three. That's no good. And Timberwolves grab the rebound. No touches really for Jayson Tatum yet in the first 5 minutes of this game. As a pulled three from Donte Divincenzo goes down above the break. 11-7 all of a sudden. JT going to bring the ball up this time and initiate. High ball screen coming from Queta. He'll launch a three from 30 feet. That's short. JT missed his first 8 shots last time out versus the Grizzlies. In a game where he only amassed 13 points and the Celtics eked out a win by 5. Here's Julius Randle off the screen from Gobert. Stop pop near the free throw line. Too strong. And the rebound, though, back to Randle himself. He chased it down. Nice defense from the Celtics here. Divincenzo with 5 to shoot. Gonna get a ball screen from Gobert. He'll pull up. No good. And the rebound to Jayson Tatum. He'll spin cross court to Sam Hauser. He'll take a dribble and step into a three. That's no good. Rebound to Dosunmu. Down low to Gobert. He gets hacked by Hauser on the way up and go to the free throw line. So 6 minutes of really no dead ball action there. Up and down, and the Celtics lead by 4 so far. Jaylen Brown with a couple of buckets to open the scoring for Boston. 7 of the 11 go to JB. Meanwhile, D. White on that first bucket, he got his own putback. And then, did Neemias Queta get one? I don't think JT scored, so no. Queta, though, already 5 boards in the first 5 minutes. Oh, Sam Hauser out on the break. I always don't think he's going to hit it, too. Sam Hauser got out in transition. Great outlet pass by JB. And Caesar in front. No Baylor Shireman just yet. Let's go back to Jaylen Brown. But I'll tell you this, folks. if you are curious as far as like what I'm wearing right now as my shirt, I'm gonna tell you about it in a second. As soon as I figure this out. There we go. So Celtics Today merch is now on sale. Yes, you have us correct. And it's not just the black shirt that you see on me. We got a green one as well. It's not going to show up great on our green screen, so I decided to rock and roll with the black one for our live streams here. But you guys can get your own today, chatsports.com/Celtics today. I'm putting that link in the live chat right now. Don't you worry. If you guys want a fresh tee from us here at Celtics Today, you can get one. But it's not just like I have a limited edition one right here. Yes, we have it in the black as well. Green or black, chatsports.com/Celtics Today. The new logo, the new branding. I think it looks absolutely fresh. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. And let me know if you're going to get one of the shirts, because I'll give you guys a special shout out. Put up your own personal lower third here where you see the link. We're going to have that all decked out for you. So if you buy a shirt during today's stream, we can make that happen. Or just get one whenever you can. It's awesome merch, and I would love to have that, connection with you guys, and maybe even you post it on social media and tag me and stuff like that. Like, that'd be great to know that you guys rep the show like that. So, link is in the chat. If you guys want to take part and grab a shirt today, you can. Chatsports.com/Celtics today. Okay. Cool. Only one perfect bracket left in the March Madness game, and then ESPN perfect bracket, I'm not so sure. Meanwhile, there's a minute left in Tennessee, Virginia. It's 72-71 over there. Arizona's jumped out to a lead against Utah State. I mean, maybe the easiest play of all time. They are going to kill them. Virginia, Tennessee. How many people are watching? Because my buddy Joey Peterson is live. Wow, that's 1,200. That's lit. They'll get to more, too. Good for my man, Joey. Rudy Gobert at the free throw line here. 2 shots. Missed the first, made the second. Alrighty. Here we go. Celtics back with possession here. So I got to do this. Okay. As JV will pull up in the mid-range again. That shot short. But they got their own offensive rebound here. Now it's Brown back again in the corner. He's going to back down his defender. Follow-away jumper in the lane. That one's good. Jaylen Brown gets the lead back to 5. Short jumper from McDaniels. That's no good. I assume that's Bones Highland. Now all the way. Tatum. Kick. Pritchard. Corner 3. That's short. Couldn't get the offensive rebound. Now it's back with the Timberwolves. And spinning runner is no good. And the Celtics are able to tap the rebound to themselves. Here we go. JT going to push a little bit. He'll stop. Ball fake. Jumper. That's no good. And outlet fast break layup the other way for Bones Highland. 13-10. Here's Brown going to initiate up top. Going to be guarded by McDaniels. Jaylen Brown going to drive, spin. Why did you do that? Doesn't matter. He kicks the JT in the corner. Dump off. Queta blocked. Queta, his own second effort is good. Just great stuff by Neemias Queta, always staying with the play. 15-10, C's. Alrighty. Driving is Randle. That's no good. There'll be a foul and a whistle on Gobert here over the back of the Celtics. What am I drinking on? I'm not drinking on anything just yet, my man. We don't have any. We only have that. We don't have any $10 or $20 super chats, so I'm just doing water right now. Voice is a little rough from the weekend, so. Back cut by Virginia. Reverse layup, no good. Why didn't you just go up, young man? Oh, no. As Pritchard will drive and lose it out of bounds. It'll be Minnesota ball here. 200 people watching. If you haven't yet, would be greatly appreciated if you went down and hit the like button. We are at 58 likes, 200 people watching. If we get to 100 likes by the end of the first quarter, that would be absolutely dope. We're 41 away. Let's get there. Foul will be called on Kyle Anderson here of Minnesota. Slow-mo. All right. Brown's second free throw is up and good. And all of a sudden, Boston back out to a 7-point lead. Turnover by Minnesota. Celtics going to run. Ugo Gonzalez to the cup. Layup's no good. But Garza there for the offensive board, and he tried to throw it off of Gobert. Gobert was able to react and steal it. Falling away, 3-ball in the corner. That shot's no good. It would have been nice if he squared himself up if you're a Timberwolves fan, but I don't care that he didn't. Here comes the Celtics again. Jaylen Brown, stutter step into the lane. Shots affected by Gobert, and Rudy will grab the rebound. $29 away from 100. Once we get there, I'll put the live stats back up. Deep three from Highland. That's out. Minnesota able to track down the offensive board. That's Anderson all the way into the corner. He gets in the lane, and he'll be stripped, but a foul. I believe we will be getting a TV timeout here. If we could get to 100 likes before the end of this TV timeout, you guys would be the realest of the real. Hit the like button. Type me in the chat. Once you have, I'll be giving some shout-outs out after we talk about our sponsor and our friends over at Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the program today. Put that link in the chat for you guys if you want to use it. Boom. 22 likes away. You guys are killing it. Like my guy, Dwayne Lamb, liked the video. Do I think the Celtics can take first place? Well, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Because the Timberwolves have a couple of easy games in a row. But they do play the Lakers tomorrow. So Lakers are hot. They are on a 9-game win streak. But Detroit is on a 3-game streak. Boston's 4 games back with 15 left. I mean, it's possible. I mean, not even 15 left. 12 left. 12 games left in the NBA season. How crazy is that? We're already here. Yeah, 4 games back with 12 left. Going to be difficult. Celtics have to go and they don't have the tiebreaker either. So they're actually 5 games back. So Pistons would have to go I don't know, 7-5, and the Celtics would have to go 12-0. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. They got to worry about keeping the 2 seed. The Knicks are right on their tail with 5.5 games back, so 1.5 games back of the C's. Cavs, I think, will be tough for them to eclipse. But they're only 2 games back of the Knicks, so they are absolutely in play for the 3 seed. Knicks got to finish strong. They've won 5 games in a row, but apparently it's been some of the worst hoops ever as we're back to action here for Boston. $20 likes away if you haven't yet. Like the video. Let's go. Ayo Dosunmu for 15 points. Well, I don't think he has any yet. Pritchard trying to make a move. Good defense, though. Kick out to Brown. JB with 4 to shoot. Size of a man. Step back 3. Jaylen Brown, that shot's no good. Hits the top of the backboard, too. So that will be out of bounds going to Minnesota. Celtics up 17-10 still with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Some ugly offense, to be honest. Maybe it's just good defense by 2 of the league's better units. C's are 7 of 23. 7 of 22 from the field. Minnesota 4 for 18. You can't be mad. You cannot be mad at the defense the Celtics are playing right now whatsoever. And a drive in a lane. That layup is good. Bones Highland in for 2. Here's Brown. They get to Gonzalez. Now in the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard off this Gonzalez screen. He has a step back 3 in mind. That's no good. Rebound fought for by Luka Garza, and it will stay with Boston. Nice fight on the offensive glass there. All right, ball's into Pritchard. He'll get to the elbow. Now swing over to Baylor Shireman, who drives with the right. It's good. Nice scoop layup all the way. Didn't change hands at all. Nice job by the lefty there. He's really becoming a player. Shot in the lane. That's an awkward one, but it goes, I believe, for Kyle Anderson. Unreal. Pritchard dancing. Going to give it over to Ugo. Now back to Shireman. Ugo. Down low. Gonna get it to Garza, but they say there's a foul. Paul Pierce in the house today. One of my childhood heroes. I think the first 5,000 people in the arena got a Paul Pierce bobble. Paul Pierce bobblehead. Baylor Shireman has been really, really coming along, man. I just hope he's able to keep this up in a postseason run. And the effort level is kind of what is going to drive a postseason run, and it's all there with Baylor Shireman. So I'm very pleased. Great player development by the Celtics. Here's D. White. He'll get it to Garza at the elbow. Working for Pritchard. Pritchard will drive. Layup right at the rim. No contest. It's good. 21-14 here with under a minute left. About 40 seconds, and Minnesota's probably going to get a 2-for-1 here. Spin in the lane by Randle. That shot's no good. Tip in, no good either. And Boston able to collect the rebound. Up ahead, Pritchard's going to push. Spin, fall away jumper in the lane is good. Peyton Pritchard with 30 seconds left to give the Celtics an opportunity at the last shot. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. But play good defense here. You limit the Wolves to a 14-point quarter. Excellent. Excellent out of Boston. Right wing, into the corner. Sidestep three, I'll live. Sidestep three, I'll live. That's off. Shireman grabs the board. We do have time. Pritchard from half court. Oh, almost in. Just a bit left for Peyton Pritchard. But what a quarter by Boston there. I know no Anthony Edwards, but you know what? They still showed up. Jaylen Brown showed up big time. 11 of the Celtics' 23, and the Timberwolves were limited to just 14 points on the quarter. They shot 26% from the floor, 6 of 23. You didn't let them get to the free throw line much, and they're 1 of 8 from deep. You're 1 of 9 from deep, so how could you be mad at what the Celtics just did? Grade that quarter for me down in our live chat. A, B, C, D, or F. What do you got for me? I'm giving that an A. That's an A. That's an A. Because you know what? Sometimes it just comes down to game flow and game script, and it's going to be an ugly one. That's a hell of a defensive quarter, man. Nobody even has two buckets on Minnesota. Everybody's got 2 points or less. That's unreal. Paul Pierce is sitting with Evan Turner tonight. That's dope. It's funny, kind of like Evan Turner, like low-key reps the Celtics as his squad. He was on a bunch of teams in the league. I think Celtics and Pacers, maybe even. I don't think he reps the Sixers like that because he's always in the Celtics talk. So what do you guys got? You guys got A's? You got C from Marie. Yeah, I'm with Thomas O'Brien. I'm giving that an A. B-. Alicia Wade's got high standards. Look out. Will Tatum score 15? I'm not so sure. I'm not sure. As Tennessee gets to the Sweet 16 as a 6 seed that not many believed in. Not many believed in. Pretty damn fun. Pretty fun. And then, what is the Arizona? Well, we got a quad box. I'm gonna zero in on the Celtics game after that Tennessee finish because none of these games are really close to the end. Arizona up 6. We got Utah State airball, and this game's gonna be a wrap. Jaden Bradley will get to the free throw line. Jaylen Brown has 11 points. 11 points. 11 points for JB. D. White scored the first 2 of the game. Baylor Shireman got to the rim. Neemias Queta was active on the glass. Had 2 points himself. Nice tip in, I believe it was. As White will just pull up for three, top of the key, and it's good. Derrick White for three. Give me some nines in the chat. As a miss from Minnesota inside, Gobert can't grab the rebound. And Ugo's able to collect it. Here's Pritchard now. Step back, got some space from Dosunmu. That's no go, excuse me, from Highland. That was short, though. I don't like it. They don't update my guy Derrick White's stats yet. Shireman, corner three. Yes! Baylor Shireman for three. Oh, another miss at the rim. They're going to call a foul, though. Celtics open up a 15-point lead, just like that. You blink and they're up 15. Gobert knocks down the first. Second one drops two. 29-16 with 10:48 to go in the first half. Here's Ugo on the right side. He'll swing up top to Garza. Dribble handoff with Derrick White. He gets kind of cut off near the free throw line. Now back to Pritchard. He will be guarded by Dosunmu now, and he's tightly guarded by him. Gets in the lane, off the glass. It's too strong. And Bones Highland the other way. He steps back and shoots a three over Shireman. That's no good. Rebounded D. White. White has Gobert on him. This might be a try to get a three or try to get a shot at the rim type of deal. And Derrick White instead turns it over. So we didn't get any of those things. Foul by Pritchard on the fast break. Bones Highland will go to the free throw line. Not the best sequence there from Boston. Finals matchup guess, Celtics versus Spurs, Knicks versus Thunder. I got Celtics versus Thunder. Celtics versus Thunder. I would love if it was Celtics versus Nuggets. Do have some futures. Highland's first free throw is good, and so is the second. What are Pearson and Evan Turner wearing? As floater from D. White is short-armed, and it will be the rebound by McDaniels. Wait, Naz Reid is playing? I literally saw he was out. I hate ESPN injury reports. I don't know why I didn't go to Twitter. I always go to Twitter. Shireman trying to work on McDaniels now. I had no idea Naz Reid was playing. D. White gets down low to Queta. Oh, gets some dudes in the air. Bones Highland and Naz Reid, not necessarily the two best interior defenders in the NBA. They both go airborne, and Neemias Queta has a wide open dunk. That was funny. As McDaniels stops Pops at the elbow, and that's good over Hauser. Derrick White. High ball screen coming from Queta. He'll use. Now has Gobert on him. Step back three. He sagged off, and that's no good. Rebound to Highland. Bones will kick out to McDaniels. Now back to Bones. And that catch and shoot threes up and down. Simple as that. Bones Highland's a bucket getter. Since his days at VCU in the Atlantic 10. But you know who beat him in the 2021 Atlantic 10 championship? Yes, that's right. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies. As Queta has it top of the key. Hugo Gonzalez drives to the cup. That's no good, but there's Queta crashing the boards again. Swing over to Shireman, now up top with White. Shake and bake. Swing, swing. Gonzalez now in the left corner. 5 to shoot. He's going to make something happen. Hugo. And he loses the ball as a shot clock violation. Good one-on-one defense there by the Wolves. Hugo not ready to exactly take on Jaden McDaniels one-on-one yet, but that's okay. I like him going after it. I believe Tatum's going to check back in now. Probably giving Hugo a breather. Celtics up 8. They built a 15-point lead. And it is a sub for Hugo. White, Shireman, Queta, Hauser, Tatum. Highland comes off the screen, pulls another 3. I think that was partially blocked. Tatum the board. He'll push a little bit. McDaniels against him. Now over to Derrick White. Oh, nice zero-step move past Dosunmu and Highland. Derrick White right to the rack. Back to double digits. Gobert. Going to give it to Highland. And set him a screen. Excuse me, that's Dosunmu. Step back jumper in the short corner is good. Ayo Dosunmu, the trade deadline acquisition by Minnesota. Lines went up, knocks it down. Here's Tatum. Screen from Queta. Those are the complete drop coverage. They don't buy Tatum's three-pointer, and why should they? He hasn't hit it at the highest clip since his return, and he misses that pull-up 3 from above the break. And a swing over to Dosunmu. That's a deep 3, and it goes. I'm telling you, Ayo Dosunmu, he has hurt the Celtics before. He'll do it again, and I believe Joe Mazzulla will call a timeout there. 33-28, a once 15-point lead is now 5, and we'll go to a break. Yeah, not the best second quarter Celtics so far. The offense is still fickle. They continue to shoot poorly from 3. Meanwhile, Minnesota does too. I mean, the numbers are still worse. Celtics are still up for a reason. But they've gotten to the free throw line a couple of times now, so that's kind of been the difference. Boston winning the turnover battle, winning on the glass. Yeah, I'm confident this one will be taken care of. They're doing all the right things right now. A couple shots aren't falling. They'll be fine. Minnesota is playing good one-on-one defense, though. I will give you guys that. As we got 250 people watching right now. I want to let you guys know we are running some Celtics Today merch on the channel. If you are a real one and you want to rep the show, want to rep the brand, Celtics Today t-shirts, chatsports.com/Celtics Today to get yours today. We have it in the green. We also have it in the black, the one I'm rocking for tonight's stream. The link I'm going to put in the chat right now, chatsports.com/Celtics Today. All right. We have still yet to hit 100 likes as well on the stream today. Would love to get there so we can cross that threshold. You know, we got 270 people watching. We'd love to get to like 150 likes to make sure we got more than half the stream showing love, supporting. We are 11 away from 100. If you have liked the video, type me down in the chat. Takes 2 seconds, totally free. It's a thumbs up button. Just tap, tap-a-roo. Opinions on Ant-Man as a player? I mean, he's a top 7 guy in the league, undisputed. Maybe top 6, top 5. He's probably a top 5 player in the world right now. SGA, Jokic, Luka, Giannis, Ant. Would that make sense? Cynthia Murphy. Like the video. 7 away now from 100. Omega Bread, you're right. He's trying to get that jumper back, though. It's one of the things that's he's going to be rustier when he comes back from an injury like this, as he will drive right to the cup. And I think he smoked the layup, though. And Jayson Tatum remains at 0 points here in the first half. Kick out. Sumo, he walked with it. I'm going to call it travel. Good night, Edward. Have a good one. 6:25 left in the first half. We have 3 likes until we get to 100. I will put the live stats back up once we get there. Brown, swing over to D. White. We now have 4 on the shot clock. He's going to give it back to White, and they're going to call an offensive foul. And the Garza screen off of the ball that tried to free up Derrick. We're at 99. Who's going to get us over the top? Appreciate you guys showing love. We got there. Randle now facing up against Hauser. Kick in the corner to Dosunmu. Now back to Randle. He's going to go at Hauser again. Spin. Layup. No good. Tip in. No good. But the tip dunk absolutely is for Rudy Gobert, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. All right, how will the Celtics respond here? It's been a weak second quarter so far. Jaylen Brown into the lane, a couple of pump fakes going up off the glass. That's no good. Rebound Gobert. Cut it to 1 or take the or tie the game here. They'll try to tie it, and they will. Ayo Dosunmu again, and now the Celtics are throwing away meatball turnovers. Dosunmu with the steal. Dosunmu with the finish at the rim. Minnesota leads. Celtics will come back and respond with 2 of their own. JB right to the rack. Layup is good. Kind of despicable. 15-point blown lead. Not going to lie. I wish they built upon that. But they are not. And Minnesota has really responded. Jaden McDaniels, pull-up jumper. No good. The Celtics will grab that board. Here's Hauser, kind of on the move. Flip back to JT. Ball fake. Kick to the corner, Garza. Now to Brown on the right wing. Jaylen Brown, wide open underneath. Derrick White. Nice pass. Easy finish. Caught sleeping. That Minnesota defense. Now with Gobert. Now Divincenzo goes right at Garza. Layup bounces around the rim a couple times and in. We got 4 minutes to go in this first half. Jayson Tatum gets a screen from Garza. Easy pick and pop. He kicks it out to him. That's back iron, though. But Hauser there, crashing the offensive glass and tipping it to Tatum. Another shot for Garza on the right wing, and it's good. Luka Garza for 3. That's what you need in that spot. As Brown goes to the rim, Randle goes to the rim. That's out of control and hits the bottom of it. Luka Garza the rebound. Now Derrick White, guarded by Randle near half court. Garza going to set him a screen. Gets some space. Stutter step into the lane. Oh, Derrick White just lost it on its way up. Out of bounds. We have a timeout here on the floor. Celtics back up 3, but they blew a 15-point lead, so gonna need to respond a little bit better out of this timeout and close the half strong. Sunday Night Basketball, Celtics, Timberwolves. Let's talk about our friends and our sponsor on today's show over at Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's a tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the show. Link is in the chat. C's up 3 here as Iowa is kind of keeping the Florida Gators at bay here. They're up 4 with 10 minutes left. Imagine they hold on. Ben McCollum. Bennett Sturts. I kind of want to multi-view that. I'm going to wait a little bit. Could get out of hand. Florida could go on like a 15-0 run. Wish Tatum would use one game with no three-point attempts so you can see expanding. I mean, oh my God. Jayson Tatum knows what he's capable of on the basketball court. I assure you. I know he doesn't need to always settle, but you'd be surprised when you do the math and then really look at the metrics of Jayson Tatum three-point shooting, and it's just a high volume of those step backs, and they go in at a higher volume than you think, relatively to the rest of the league, I think. And when he's a catch and shoot three-point shooter, he's fine. So he's got a higher three-point percentage on his career than Devin Booker does. And I think everybody would say that Devin Booker is a better three-point shooter than Jayson Tatum, but JT takes a lot more and takes a lot more off the dribble. As Divincenzo knocks down a 3, we're tied again. No, we still have three minutes left. There's a clock up here. Just saying. 3 minutes left in the quarter, and Jaylen Brown's getting harassed near half court and gets it ripped away. Now we have 3-on-1. Oh, 4. Oh, yeah, 3-on-1. Miss on the layup, but Kyle Anderson's there for the follow, and the Celtics are losing. The C's are losing. Great. Here's White to Hauser. Now back to D. White. Over to Brown. And stripped on his way. Layup at the rim again. Bones Highland. Celtics down 4. 19-point turnaround for Minnesota. The defense has been great. Another knockdown and strip, and they're gonna have a jump ball between Julius Randle and Derrick White at midcourt. This is sloppy, man. This is sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. 7 turnovers in the second quarter. Boston already up to basically they're already 3/4 of the way up to their season average. It's terrible. Oh, man. Disaster quarter. What's the score in this quarter? Let's see. Florida's down 1. They're going to win. 30-17 in the quarter so far. Here's Divincenzo. Kick out. Bones has been hot. As going to miss. JT lost it, and then he stole it back. Tatum swing to the corner. Hauser 3. No good. He's been off lately. And Julius Randle throws it out of bounds. Ugly basketball being played here in the TD Garden tonight. But the 10 turnovers is quite concerning. 10 turnovers in the first half. I mean, this is a disaster ball. Yeah, Pritchard needs to be back out there. Oh, nice reverse layup. Oh, my goodness. That was disgusting. Jaylen Brown and 1. That was disgusting. He's been bad with the basketball, let's be honest with ourselves, but that was a crafty and really nice finish. Brown already has 3 turnovers. White already has 3 turnovers. Tatum has 1, but he hasn't played much. And they have a couple of shot clock violations. It's not great. It's not great right now, guys. Doesn't help when they're shooting 25% from 3 as well. Brown nails the and 1 free throw here. We have under a minute to go in the first half. It's Kyle Anderson off the pass from Bones Highland, and his floater rolls off the rim. Celtics with the rebound, uncontested, and here they come. It's good it's a nice, good look for a 2-for-1 here. Nothing need to be rushed. Brown along the baseline, hitting a cutting Derrick White. He throws up a floater. That's short, and he'll stay with Boston here. 14-second shot clock with 31 seconds left. So not gonna get a great 2-for-1 opportunity here. As they get it into Jaylen Brown. I'm going to throw it out near midcourt to Neemias Queta. So trying to get a good shot, a great shot here, not just a good one. Brown, crossover, step back, fall away jumper at the elbow. That's no good, but Queta is there for the offensive rebound again. Celtics have 10 to shoot with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Good effort on the offensive glass to keep Minnesota on defense and tired here. 3 to shoot now, but Jaylen Brown has near half court. 1 to shoot. He gets thrown down. We're going to call a foul. Wow, bailout. Bail out. Jaylen Brown will go to the free throw line here. Wolves are over the limit. After what I called an A first quarter, second quarter, disaster. F. Maybe a D. No, it's an F. Especially because Jaylen Brown's missing free throws. It's an F. All right, here's Jaylen Brown on the second free throw. It's good. Tie ball game. 5 to shoot in the quarter for Bones. 3, 2, step back over Hauser. 3, knew that was going. Knew that was going. At the buzzer, Bones Highland. Timberwolves take all the momentum into the locker room. Jeez. Jeez. Celtics. Sleepwalking in March. Not great. Not great. So, 8:20. So this will come back. I got to watch this Florida. But grade that first half for me down in our chat. A, B, C, D, or F. I got to give it a D. I'm going to give it a D for disaster. Florida and Iowa tied up with 7 minutes. And Condon. Florida takes the lead. First lead since 11-8. Now they're going shot for shot. 3-ball from the corner for Iowa is good. I'm giving it a D for disaster. No Ant Edwards. And you're only up. You're not up. You're not up. You're losing. You're losing at halftime to a Bones Highland and Ayo Dosunmu. Seriously. Bones has 14. Ayo has 10. Rudy has 12 boards. Divincenzo's did a couple of jumpers. They don't have a lot of those kinds of guards. They kind of get cooked up against. And the ultimate version is SGA. Get rid of Jeff Masula. Well, I'll get rid of Jeff Masula because there's no such guy as that. But Joe Mazzulla might be the best coach in the NBA. I would watch your mouth. Brown was really the only offensive creator in that half, and he wasn't even necessarily efficient. 6 of 13 from the field, 1 of 3 from the lot from deep. Tatum with a goose egg, though. That's kind of the reason you're down. I'm not gonna lie. He's not showing up on the offensive end as Florida nails a 3. They're putting on some full court pressure too. This is nuts. He'll be back. You give him a C? All right, Durex. He's the worst. Okay, Kenneth. You don't know what you're talking about. That's okay. That's okay. You're probably young. I get it. You're very reactive. But I think Joe Mazzulla is just fine, man. Stirred step back 3. Oh, good. Good box out by Florida. Hauk. I mean, yeah, he's nasty. Man. Yeah, I'm giving it a D. I don't think it was a great half at all. Foul here on Florida. Are the Florida Gators frauds? Tatum is really disappointing tonight. Let's look. I mean, I know he's got 5 rebounds. Not a lot of them have been necessarily like big rebounds. I don't even know if he has any offensive ones. Maybe just a 1. Yeah, 1 offensive rebound. 0 for 4 from the field, missing threes. What do you guys think? Share your thoughts or send in a super chat. Any super chat that comes in, you get your message, your avatar, your name popped up on screen. We'll give you a special shout out. You can give your Celtics take here. Hopefully this game goes to overtime. Why is that? I want the Celtics to win. Oh, Flo. That's disgusting. 66-65 Iowa. This is such fool's gold. We know Florida's going to win by 6. Oh, that's off of him. Oh, they say it's off of Iowa. Oh, you want to look that, but you have to challenge. I wouldn't challenge with a one timeout. Huh. Let's go Gators. I want Iowa to win. I want Iowa to win for sure. We're still going to get the best 4 teams when it's all said and done. Duke, Houston, Arizona, Michigan. 4 best teams in the country all year. Just put them in there. Excuse me? Oh, I don't have Arizona. That's crazy. Damn. I forgot I had Purdue beating Arizona. Damn. That's not going to happen. Maybe it does. Who do you guys got in your brackets? UConn about to get it on. UConn is down 4-2 right now to UCLA. Now down 6-2 over there in UCLA. There's a lot of experience on that Bruins team. Our game's coming back in probably like 5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, Jaylen Brown in that half was sensational in terms of keeping the Celtics afloat offensively. But He was really reckless with the basketball. Didn't dribble it all too well. Just not great execution offensively as that initiator. Maybe we see a little bit more point JT in half number 2 as Bennett's third step back 3. Oh my God, it was in and out. Got a foul called. And Iowa will go to the line now. 3:25 left. This is insane. This is March. No, this guy stinks at the free throws. Oh, and now it's a ref show? Now Alex Condon gonna go to the free throw line here, and he's probably gonna nail 2 free throws because he's nice. We are seeing Jaylen Brown stats here, new Sean. Yeah. Oh my God, he missed the front end of the 101. And another foul on Iowa. What is it? What is this ref show? Look at UCLA coming out to a bit of a good start against the UConn. Derrick White with 9 points in that first half. He was okay, but he turned the ball over too. 3 turnovers. Can't have it. Pritchard needed to see, honestly, more Pritchard in that first half. I think he's going to turn it on. I think Peyton Pritchard is maybe going to be the catalyst for the Celtics coming back in this game. So I'm excited for that. Here are the full team stats as well. Oh, Sturts. I don't know why you're not shooting that. Step back 3. Okay. Offensive rebound Iowa, and they call another foul. Four fouls on Alex Condon. And, oh my goodness, we got 81% free throw shooters missing front ends. Everybody is in foul trouble. This has been a ref show. Now Florida goes up 3. This game's over. Thanks for coming out, Hawkeyes. What up, Victor John? How we doing, my man? Yep. Notes. Losing to the Wolves at the half. It's not great. The antless Wolves. Celtics halftime going to come back here momentarily. If you're ready for the second half, type me down in the chat. I want to see who's still rocking and rolling, who's still awake with us for the second half of Celtics basketball here. Iowa trying to get something going. We'll give some shout-outs out here in a moment. We have 10 to shoot all of a sudden. Oh, bounce pass to Banks, and he slams it. 1-point game. Nikita Martin's ready. Kenneth's ready, even though he's been complaining and he thinks the Celtics suck. I don't understand what that is all about, but shout out to him. Xavier Lee, drive, layup, good. 2 minutes to go. Oh my goodness. Crazy pass cross court. Bounce pass to Bennett Sturts, and he gets stripped. Minute 30 left. Florida. They're just a better basketball team. New Sean's ready. Marlon Peters is ready. And we are back for second half action. All right. And the Celtics able to get the first two of the second half here. And we get a foul call here. It was Jayson Tatum who gets to the rack on Rudy Gobert. Nice layup and use of the screen from Neemias Queta. Jaylen Brown has 17 points. Kind of thought I was just exaggerating, bro. Don't worry. You said Joe Mazzulla is the worst coach in the NBA. That's not. Yeah, that's basically saying he sucks. Derrick White nails a pair of free throws, and somehow, some way, the Celtics are back in front. Iowa's going to challenge this, and they're going to get the ball. Down 3. Offensive rebound for the Wolves. They can't finish again at the rim. Ball's being knocked around. They somehow come back up with it, and there's a foul. Nope, no foul. Turnover. Celtics ball. JT up top. Going to use that Queta screen again. Going to find some space. Find some space on the left wing. Step back 3. There we go. JT for 3. Nice shot there from JT. Give me some JTs down in the chat. Big triple from Tatum. He's got 5 of the first 7 points of the half. Good to see him back involved. What, Joey? Bro, I'm gonna be. You clearly watched for like 5 seconds. As Ayo Dosunmu has it above the break. Ball fake. Now gonna be in the hands of Donte Divincenzo on the right side. Hands to Gobert. Couple dribble handoffs. Devo into the lane. Jump stop. Tries to get inside of Gobert. He finally gets it after a bobble. Into the corner. Left side. 3-ball. No good. Rebounded Jaylen Brown. Is that good enough for you, Joey? I mean, my goodness. I do absolutely call the game. Brown the other way on a one-man fast break into the chest of a Minnesota defender. He gets the layup up and in. Celtics open an 8-point lead to open the third quarter, and we need a timeout from Minnesota. How about we wash Joey's message away and spam some shamrocks because the T-Wolves need a timeout. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, he gave me the view, gave me the sub. It's all good, man. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about that. And if you want to get your Shamrocks in our live chat right now and be a real one, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel. Takes 2 seconds. Totally free. We upload Celtics content all the time. We do watch parties for all the games. I'm trying to find my cursor here. Here we go. We are 4 subs away from 56,200. Boom. Oh, no. Starts to the rack. Off the glass. No good. And Florida. Up 1 with 9 seconds left. Could we get some major onions with a kiss? That would be dope. That would be dope. Sog Block. Back at it again. With another super chat. What a beast. Oh my goodness. Misses the first free throw. Could we get major onions from the Iowa Hawkeyes? Y'all putting up a good fight. Yeah, y'all are putting up a good fight. Second free throw coming here for the Florida Gators. 8.9 left. Makes it. Iowa has a timeout. They will use it. I think you got to run up. I mean, it's all preference on coaching. I would have personally, as this got pushed over here. Y'all putting up a good fight. You are putting up a good fight, my man. Appreciate you for sending in a super chat. $1 next to the chat box. The only person who sent one in is a Timberwolves fan tonight. If you guys want to contribute, get your message popped up on screen like my guy Sog Block. You can send one in. Every $10 super chat that comes in, we will do a beer, a shot of liquor. I got some tequila on hand, and a beer bong for every 20. Beer bong for every 20. I got some Happy Dad hard seltzers on hand. If you guys want to get wet and wild on a Sunday evening, we can do so. Send in a super chat, but Jaden McDaniels just hit a 3. So we got KD. They got KD. We got Jaden McDaniels once again. Oh, Florida called a timeout. Okay. Here's Jayson Tatum. Up top off the handoff from Queta. Pull-up jumper in the mid-range. That's no good. And rebound to the Wolves. I believe it was Gobert who grabbed it. All the way to Sumo to the rack. Now we're back to a 3-point game just like that. Here's JT off the screen. Going to try to dump it to Queta. Gets knocked away, and we'll stay with Boston. So Iowa has 9 seconds to win, to take tie or take the lead. Take the lead. Oh my God! The hit starts on the run into the corner. 3-ball for the win. Oh! Iowa hits a 3 with 3.9 left. Tatum in transition. 3. Good! GT for 3! Oh, Iowa. And Ayo Dosunmu again. I'm sorry, man. That is an insane shot against the number 1 seeded Gators. You got to be kidding me. Here is Jaylen Brown. Crossover move. Step back at the elbow. That jumper is in and out. But there's D-White for the rebound. I thought he got fouled there. He definitely got fouled there, but they don't call anything. And the Wolves steal it away. Now there, got the Celtics in transition. 3-ball from the corner for Divincenzo. That's no good. I believe it might have been an air ball. Into the middle of the floor here. Jaylen Brown, nobody stop ball, right to the rack. I call foul. So there's going to be about 4.1 left, 4.2 left in that game. Wow. Could you imagine? How about those onions? Jaylen Brown at the free throw line here. 2 shots. First one's good. Oh, man. Another timeout. Now Iowa will call it and set up their defense. 4.5. Oh, yeah, LeBron retired? Doubt it, dude. Jay Pacheco, what are you doing, man? It would be the most LeBron thing ever to retire in the middle of March Madness, like in the middle of games. They play tomorrow. What are you talking about? Both free throws up and down for Jaylen Brown. And here come the Timberwolves. Here for Joey Diggs or Dips or whatever his name is. We got Ayo Dosunmu right next to the TD Garden logo here. Now he'll drive right side. Kick out on the right wing to McDaniels. That three's no good. Rebound off the right side of the rim to Derrick White. And now the ball swung into the corner. Pritchard, catch and shoot 3. Good! Peyton Pritchard knocks one down. Celtics leads back to 9. And it looks like a ball was tipped up in the air. Got the news from Celtics bodyguard. I don't know about that, Jim. Oh, please. This Iowa team is basically just Drake last year. Let's go. Divincenzo gets some space off the screen, launches a 3. That's short, though. Tatum able to collect the rebound. As he will go all the way to the rim. High off the glass, no good. And I think that will go off of Boston to Minnesota. Celtics kind of getting hosed by the officials here. All right, here's Florida with 4, with 3, with 2, with 1. Oh, my God, they didn't get a shot off. Iowa beat them. That is awesome. We got a Tatum technical foul here. Oh, my God. So Dosunmu on the free throws. That's crazy, man. I cannot believe that Iowa just won that game. Edwin Sumter, I do realize that I can put it on a better delay if we think that'll work better. Sometimes I think when I put it on the delay though, what the issue is sometimes 2 scores come back in at once, and it won't be every time. I just don't like when that happens. As Tatum is now fouled by McDaniels on the left side. Sorry about that. All right. Alrighty. 9-point game here after the free throw from Tatum. Crossover move from Dosunmu here. Sumo into the lane, dumping it off to Gobert, easy two. Brown, pull up three off the screen from Queta. That's no good. Rebound to Gobert. The Timberwolves are out and running. Dosunmu, floater inside, and then down to McDaniels, who just goes up off 2 feet and yokes it. 5-point game. Edwin, let me know if the score coming in is any better. It is not. As Tatum gets right to the rim, lays it up and in. Comes in right before. Maybe I got to adjust it some more. McDaniels the other way. That's good. From 6 feet out. Here is Tatum. Tatum. Drive. Kick. Shireman. Up top. Brown 3. Yes! JB for 3! Back to 8. Brown middle of the floor now. On the break off the Queta steal. Layup at the rim. Too strong. It's a bit out of control there on that drive. And a smoked layup the other way by Dosunmu, but who's right there? Rudy Gobert. Rhyme accidentally. Tatum 3, that's no good. Rebound to Naz Reid. McDaniels, step back 3 over Brown. Oh, nailed it. Timeout, Celtics. 4:14 to go in the quarter. Seas lead by 3. The Wolves are hanging tough. They're hitting shots at a high level. They're playing good individual defense. Respect the effort tonight. I said that the effort for them is inconsistent on a game-by-game basis, even with Edwards in the lineup. Without him in the lineup, they know they need to play better, so they came to play in Boston tonight. Haven't won in the building in 20 years. Hopefully the Celtics can keep this going. We're going to talk about our friends and our sponsors real quick over at Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's the tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks. Just put that link in the chat for you guys. 300 people watching. If you're not yet subscribed, please change it. Because we do live streams like this all the time for your Boston Celtics. See if I can refresh this. It'd be embarrassing. Oh, that's what happens. That's why it wasn't changing. I was like, what? Okay. Gotta grab my phone, authenticate myself, because that's the world we live in these days. You always gotta confirm that's you signing in. All right. Okay. I was like, what? Real ones. Real ones for hitting that sub button. Boom. Arizona kind of running away from Utah State. 14-point game. It ain't too bad right now. Meanwhile, UConn and UCLA. It's kind of a slugfest over there. UCLA up 3 early. 7 minutes to go in the first half. We got to worry about our C's, though, who are back to action here. It's Jaylen Brown at the elbow. Got it from Pritchard. He's going to be guarded. And he'll fade away on the jumper. I didn't even know who was guarding him there. Not going to lie. Don't worry. The jumper's back iron. He didn't score. It'll be McDaniels going to get to Naz Reid, who's going to be defended by Baylor Shireman. Let's see if we can do one-on-one with Naz Reid. Forced him into a miss, I'll tell you that much. Naz had to be out of bounds. He threw it out of bounds anyway. Celtics ball. All right. Yeah, if the Celtics win the chip, I'm going to go insane too, Jay. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. We'll be calling it here. Here's JT. High ball screen from Luka Garza. He's in the middle of the floor now. He's guarded by Kyle Anderson. He'll swing to the corner to Pritchard. Pretty open for a 3. And he sticks it. Peyton Pritchard for 3. Let's go. Come on. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Pull-up jumper at the elbow from McDaniels. That's no good. And Brown skying up for the rebound. Now to Pritchard right side. Screen from Garza. Gives it to JB. On the run. Right to the rim. Oh, slamming it down. Getting past McDaniels. And stuffing it. And McDaniels floater over Garza, who kind of tried to take a charge, is good the other way. Quickly out in transition were the Wolves. Now the Celtics going to kind of push here. Brown, stutter step right past Kyle Anderson. Goes up and gets fouled. I would have loved to say, Baylor Shireman. I was wondering if that was a pass. I was wondering if that was going to be a pass, if you would have passed out of that shot. But it got stripped really on the way up, so we won't know. Shireman was wide open in the corner for 3. Brown's second free throw here. He nailed the first. Second one short. Rebound tapped out by Shireman, but it was into the hands of McDaniels. Trailing in the play is Kyle Anderson. He'll get it. Now kick it over to Naz Reid. Open 3. That's no good. Shireman with the long rebound. He'll get it to Tatum, who's going to have it in the middle of the floor. It's JT, Shireman, Pritchard, Garza, and Brown right now. And JT's guarded by Kyle Anderson. He's going to pull it out in ISO. Celtics up 7 here. 2 minutes to go. He'll stop. Shake and bake. 3 ball. That's back iron. Rebound to the Wolves. Anderson the other way. He'll drive, kick, up above the break 3 from McDaniels, and that hits. Back to 4. Back to 4. Brown. Gonna go right at this guy. Who is he? Oh, it's Clark. Jaden Clark. So they get to the rack. Celtics get an easy 2. Naz Reid's floater's no good, and Jayson Tatum the rebound. Going to flip it up to Jaylen Brown. Now Shireman's wide open in the corner. Quick trigger 3. That's off. Rebound to Clark. Bones back in the game. He'll push. He's going to get it to Naz Reid. He's going to face up and spin on Jaylen Brown into the lane. Hook shot is good. And the foul. Naz Reid going to go to the free throw line and 1. Tatum going to check out now for the final minute of this quarter. Come back in the middle of the 4th. Jaylen Brown coming down and just spinning and falling away at the elbow. Shot's no good. All the way, Bones Highland right to the rim. And I don't know why Jaylen Brown just wouldn't try to go right to the rim instead like Bones just did and took it right to him. 1-point game. Now Luka Garza up top. Gets the ball tipped away. It will stay with the Celtics. Pritchard, stop, pop, jumper, no good. Into the lane is Bones Highland. His shot no good, and rebound to the Celtics. Tap to Pritchard. 15 seconds left in the quarter. What do? Will they have a good possession in the quarter? They don't usually, so unless it's like on the break. They'll get it to Jaylen Brown. 6 to shoot. Guarded tightly by Divincenzo. 4 now. 3 now. He's still at the logo. 2. Crossover. Didn't get the shot off. Jaylen Brown, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Like, I know he's putting up crazy numbers this year. That is why he's not that guy with that in that situation. What are you doing? I need these Arizona Wildcats to start blowing out Utah State here. I'm getting a little nervous, huh? Yeah, Brown not so good there. Brown not so good there. I'll tell you what, though. We got a lot of time left in this game. Only 1 quarter left to do it. Hold them up. Hold them up. Fourth quarter time. I haven't seen enough 4s in the chat recently. We haven't been getting fired up enough for these fourth quarters. So get fired up with me. Let's go. I see Alicia Wade doing it. Who else has got me? Marie Jen. Charlicia. Jay Pacheco. New Sean. Direx. Who Dat for Life? Chris. Jado. I would never do that with Julius Randle. My goodness. Utah State just will not go away. This effort giving OT feels? It kind of is giving OT feels. I mean, the Celtics on the night, they have limited themselves to 10 turnovers, which is awesome, you know, given how the first half went. They didn't turn the ball over in that quarter. But they've been kept off the offensive glass tonight, and that's kind of hurt. Celtics have only grabbed 20% of their misses. They usually grab 40, so they should be, you know, I wouldn't say double what they're at right now, but like, yeah. They should be at double what they are right now. They missed 40 shots. They should have 16 offensive rebounds at least. Usually in the mid-30s range, so maybe a little bit less than double, but like still, you should have probably 6 more second chance opportunities in this game. All right, fourth quarter action. Let's do it. Kyle Anderson will be defended by Queta. He'll kick it up top to Naz Reid, spinning in the lane at Baylor Shireman, I should say. Shot's no good, but Kyle Anderson gets the offensive board. Doing what the Celtics can't do really tonight. And his short jumper bounces in off the rim. So, Minnesota in the lead just like that. It's Queta, White, Gonzalez, Pritchard, and Shireman. See if the offense can be generated here. And Derrick White gets the Celtics going in the fourth quarter. Floater up and in. Queta down the other way. I don't think he's hurt. He's not. And Minnesota wasn't able to take advantage of the numbers advantage there. Now it's Kyle Anderson giving it to Divincenzo off the screen. Anderson gets it, spin move. Couple of pump fakes. He had to kick it out to Devo here. 4 to shoot. Crossover move. Gets some space on Shireman. He kind of shook him. Doesn't matter. Three's no good. No clip for Devo there. Derrick White the rebound. He drives. Throws up a floater. It's off the side of the backboard. Doesn't matter. He's fouled. Win the quarter, win the game. If you win this fourth quarter, you win the game. So... oh my God. This is ridiculous. Pritchard. Step back over Kyle Anderson. That should have went. It was close. Didn't go though. Celtics not so good tonight. Got a tight one. Oh, nice block from Gonzalez. Coming on the help. Naz Reid, get that weak shit out of here. Celtics have numbers. Gonzalez, cross court. Great pass. Didn't find an opening just yet, though. But Derrick White right to the rim. Layup is good. All started by the Hugo Gonzalez help defense on the other end. I mean, a nice cross court pass to Peyton Pritchard, which got the defense in rotation. Derrick White had the ball on the right wing. Easy. Walk to the rim. Here's Naz Reid. Celtics up 3 now. Back up to Bones Highland at the Celtics logo. He drives. Fadeaway jumper over. Gonzalez is good. Oh my goodness. Derrick White gets a screen from Queta on the right side. Couldn't find an opening too much. Shireman's going to put the ball in his own hands. 2-1. Fadeaway jumper. That's no good. The rebound to Divincenzo. Wolves can take the lead back. Back to Devo in the middle of the floor. Kick to the corner. Anderson up top. Ball's being swung around. Finds an open Bones Highland who nails the 3. Bones is cooking you tonight. It's March. Bones plays well. Pritchard thought about a 3. Now back to D. White on the right side. Spin move. Floater. No good. Rebound fought for, but gathered by Bones. And we're going to call a foul on Derrick White 94 feet away. 94 feet away from the basket, we're calling. Here's Dosunmu driving, or not Dosunmu, Bones driving. He draws a foul. My goodness, this is just nonsense, man. Free throw, good from Bones. And 7-0 run from the Timberwolves. Down 4. Oh, over to Queta. Now finds Pritchard, who will drive. And he said he stepped out of bounds. Oh, man, this is just not their night. This is just not their night, man. Not their night. No. Just no way we're getting the Utah State nonsense. Here's Dosunmu. Stop popping the mid-range. That's no good. It's ball short, and Celtics scrap for the rebound. Here is White. He pulls up from deep. No good. Rebound skied up for by Ayo Dosunmu. Trailing the play. Naz Reid. Layup good and one. Celtics not looking so hot. Celtics not looking so hot. Timeout Celtics. 9-0 run with a free throw coming for Minnesota. Not great, guys. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Free Celtics content all the time. We're going to be locked in for the rest of this game. But first, I got to tell you guys about our sponsor on the show for one last time, and that's Prize Picks. The playoff push is heating up, and tournament hoops are here. And there's no better way to cash in if you're right on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, where it always feels good to be right. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. And with their brand new Team Picks markets, you can now pick game winners, spreads, and totals on top of the player picks you already know. So cash in if you're right during all the clutch buckets, slam dunks, and Cinderellas this spring with Team Picks on Prize Picks. Pick the winner straight up on Prize Picks. Who's going to win the next big basketball game? Who's going to win the fight? Back your takes with real money. On Prize Picks, I can even pick who's going to cut down the nets in a couple of weeks or who's going to win a ring this summer. Whether it's the tournament, the playoffs, or even the international baseball tournament, I can call my shot and cash in if I make the right picks. All on Prize Picks. Team Picks is now available in 35 states, including California, Texas, Georgia, Washington, and more. It makes it super easy to pick game winners, spreads, and totals all on Prize Picks. So download the Prize Picks app today and pick your first game winner, spread, or total as the playoff push rolls on. And get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup after using promo code CLNS. That's code CLNS to get $50 in daily fantasy lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It feels good to be right. And all that information is clickable down in the live chat of today's live stream. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring the program today. Team Picks they got now. It's pretty dope. I've been using it a couple times. Oh, no. Utah State's putting the pressure on them. This is ridiculous. Alrighty. I gotta get one, man. I gotta get this Arizona. Can't believe Utah State is making a push. Oh my goodness. Foul. Yep. Wow, it's gonna be a 5-point game. All right, come back to action here very, very shortly. And here we go. Free throw is converted, and we're off. Celtics down 7 here with 7 minutes left. Can they pull this off? Brown on the dribble handoff. He's got it at the top of the key. Gonna pull it out near the logo. Gonna go to work on Randle. Dribble moves. Sizing him up. Step back. He got some space. Give it off to Derrick White instead. Catch and shoot. Three's no good. Rebound to Minnesota. Here they come. In the hands of Bones Highland. It's been his night. He and Dosunmu have torched Boston in the backcourt. Stop pop from 3 from Naz Reid is good. 10-point lead. Yep. They were tired of losing in this building. Celtics can't convert on the inside. That's Garza. Naz again. Spin move. Hook shot. Got it. 12-point game. Another timeout from Joe Mazzulla. I think Joe Mazzulla might choke somebody out in the huddle. I think Joe Mazzulla might choke somebody out in the huddle. Not good, guys. I'm not going to sit here and act like that's great. Where's Tatum? Well, he was at 27 minutes through 3 quarters. I mean, he's not playing 36, 35 plus yet, so I imagine he'll come in here, but might be too little too late. Man, I don't know. Here comes Arizona and Utah State one more time. 500 people watching. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live again on Wednesday. Live again on Wednesday for Celtics and Thunder. Going to be a banger from the TD Garden. See if JT has a rest day for that one. But we'll be live for that, so subscribe to the channel. Man. Down 12. 6:28 to go. Meanwhile, Arizona only up 5 here with 7 minutes left. They're getting the pressure put on them by Utah State. It's a 2-possession game. Oh, my God. A foul or a jump ball there? I think they call a foul. Take that. All right. See if they can pull this off. Here is Pritchard in the lane. Give it to Shireman. Now up top. Another deep three for White. That's no good. Derrick White has struggled from distance tonight. He is currently 1 for 5. Not great. Randle can't convert in the other end. Now it's Jaylen Brown driving, spinning, kick out. White drives, layup, no good. Tip in, no good either. Another one from Garza, can't roll in either. It's just not their night. It's just not their night. Oh, no, they poke the ball away from Divincenzo. See what could happen. Kick up ahead. Back to Brown, deep three. Brick, side of the backboard. Timeout, Minnesota. That's some ugly hoops. Some ugly hoops, man. Meanwhile, Arizona's now only up 4. Missing layups. Oh, that one gets tipped in. 6-point game now. Crash out on live. I mean, look. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Like, it's kind of a slow, painful death. Man. All right. Here's the Minnesota. Randle driving, spinning, goes up, gets the foul. Free throw is good. Yeah, all right. So we got a miss finally. 13-point game. I don't think it's dead officially yet. I mean, it's still got 5 minutes left. Tatum in the rim. Kick out. 3. No good. Never mind. This game's over. This game is over. I think there was a walk. They're going to say off of DiVincenzo to the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Going to initiate. What'll he do? He'll go to the rack. Layup. Gets to go and the foul. Let's go. And 1. Get this thing back to 10. You're fine. 4.5 minutes. Here's a sumo. Free throw was good from JT. Ball's kicked out. Randle. He'll take a dribble and take a three. And he nailed it. I was going to say I'll live with that. But, man, it's just Wolves' night, not ours. This is just brutal. Like, timeout. 3:40 to go. Not their best effort tonight, guys. I can't lie to you. $13 points, 3 minutes. Joke. Yep. All right. Minnesota with the ball. They can go up 15 or 16, so that'll officially end it. Sumo gets a screen. Kick to Randle. Takes 3. Can't make the 3. Tatum with the rebound. Need a miracle here. Not really moving with much urgency. There's a foul. All right. Good defense by McDaniels. Celtics miss, and that'll pretty much do it, right? I mean, 2 minutes left, down 13. 2:51 left, 13 points, 3 minutes. I don't hate my job. That's for one. But I hate what the Celtics are doing tonight. I know I should be giving you guys the most locked in play-by-play in a 13-point game with 3 minutes left. But Julius Randle's going to the free throw line like it's over. $14-point game. 1 for 2 at the line for Randle. Brown all the way. Charging in. They're going to call a block. All right, 2 free throws nailed. 12-point game. Do they even have enough time for this? Three's missed by Minnesota. Here we go. Their chance. Tatum drives to the cup. Layup. Rims out. And Minnesota finishes at the rim. Timberwolves bucket, 16-point game, wave the white flag, it's over. All right. Just rough. First time to see Celtics play-by-play, man, is it boring? I mean, you tuned in late in the fourth quarter to a game that was pretty much in hand. I apologize for not being the most expressive about what was going on. The writing was kind of on the wall for most of the game. Minnesota was always throwing the bigger punch. I wasn't too into it, and I apologize for that. I can admit that. But I'm telling you right now, regardless of if you win or lose, like the Celtics didn't show up today. It is what it is. So we'll see how it shakes out next time out against Oklahoma City. I would love to get that win, man. They've really struggled against some of the top competition in the Western Conference, which worries me, man. I know anything can happen in the finals, but nothing's been great against them as they have kind of put in the reserves here. Couple of free throws, good for Arizona there. Quick bucket and a timeout on the floor here by Chris Finch and the Timberwolves. Not great, guys. I apologize. Definitely not beating OKC. I don't know about that. You're kidding. Allowing a 3 immediately. That's so brutal. Wow. Oh, lit. Burries, you're so tough. All right, well, 14-point game here, minute left. Drive. Lob broken up here, and the Celtics will take it the other way. Max Shulga has it. And a bucket inside. It's Charles Bassey. Hey, Charles Bassey. Down low, Minnesota. Layup, no good. And the Celtics will go to the line here one more time. Shulga going to drive and draw the foul. Free throw good from Shulga. Both free throws good, and that will do it. Timberwolves will dribble it out, and the Celtics lose. Now just one game ahead of the Knicks for a potential home court advantage in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Minnesota wins for the first time in Boston since 2005. It was not the Celtics' night. Minnesota came and punched us in the mouth. And that's what happened. That's just what happened. So, is what it is. We will be live again on Wednesday. So, please hit that subscribe button on your way out. Join us then. Hopefully, it's a better result and better effort than this. And yeah, man, it was not the best out of the Boston Celtics tonight. It's better basketball to be played ahead of us. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. And, yeah. It's going to go. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Sucks that they lost that one, but I appreciate the brand new subscriber as well who joined the channel at the end there. We'll be live again on Wednesday. We'll see you guys all then. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in tonight. Unfortunate loss, but we will bounce back. And we'll see you guys all then. As always, folks, let's go C's.